Okay, America, I think America is there. Who did? Who did? Hello? Who did? Is not there. Gabriel?
I'm here.
Yes,
Okay.
I am here.
Okay. Okay, say something. Who else? I think Patty is coming. Patricia, yes.
Yes,
Areli? All right, Areli? Areli? Okay, let's continue, please. So next part, it's the grammar. Okay, what does hypothetically mean? Does anybody know? Let's ask Patty. Do you know hypothetically what hypothetically mean?
Superstition.
No, not really. Does anybody have an idea what hypothetically mean? Give me your ideas. Think about the word. Same, it's kind of the same in Spanish, hipotéticamente. What do you mean with that? America.
Is support.
Who did?
Is support.
Is what? Support?
Support, sí, yes.
What do you mean with that?
Suponiendo algo en español.
Something like that, yes. Well, it's not like supposedly.
Algo que no es verdadero, pero que uno cree, que
Right,
supone.
in English, yes, it's something like that. Hypothetically is an adverb, is imagining a possibility, right? In this section, in the grammar, with past models, we are going to work with hypothetical situations in the future. For example, if we talk about the future, we use had, we use if plus simple past and would. That's an example. If I had money, I would buy a car. If we were famous, we would travel a lot. To talk about hypothetical situations in the past, we use would have, in the past, could have, or should have. So it's very important to pay attention on this topic, to focus on the form. So we are going to talk about this past tense in hypothetical situations, imagining. When you imagine your behavior in the past, we use would or would have. We use this one, would have. Imagine your behavior in the past, okay? When you use a possibility, but it didn't happen, you use could have. These two plus this or this plus the past participle of the verb form or the main verb. Let's listen a little bit about this exercise. but not exercise, the grammar chart. Okay, pay attention, please.
Page 77. 3. Grammar. Past modals. You can use would, should, could, plus have, plus past participle to talk hypothetically about the past. Imagine your behavior in a situation. What would you have done?
I would have said no politely. I wouldn't have lost my temper.
Would you have gotten mad?
Yes, I probably would have.
Say what was the right thing to do.
What should she have done?
She should have said no politely. She shouldn't have yelled at him.
Should she have yelled at him?
No, she really shouldn't have. Say what other possibilities there were. What else could she have done?
She could have told him not to call again. She couldn't have done much else.
Could she have been more polite?
I feel she could have.
Okay, listen one more time, please, and listen to the pronunciation, especially if you have contractions there.
Page 77. 3. Grammar. Past modals. You can use would, should, could, plus have, plus past participle to talk hypothetically about the past. Imagine your behavior in a situation. What would you have done?
I would have said no politely. I wouldn't have lost my temper.
Would you have gotten mad?
Yes, I probably would have.
Say what was the right thing to do.
What should she have done?
She should have said no politely. She shouldn't have yelled at him.
Should she have yelled at him?
No, she really shouldn't have. Say what other possibilities there were. What else could she have done?
She could have told him not to call again. She couldn't have done much else.
Could she have been more polite?
I feel she could have.
Okay, guys, if you pay attention on this, hold on, I need. All right, if you pay attention on this, well, I want you to pay attention. Focus on the form, remember. The first part, imagine your behavior in a situation. We normally use would when you use I. Yes? Imagine your behavior in a situation. We use would and we use I normally. What would you have done? I would have said not politely. I wouldn't have lost my temper. Would you have been would you have gotten mad? Yes, I probably would have. That's a yes or no question. In the second one, we have say what was the right thing to do. We use should. What should she have done? She should have said not politely. She shouldn't have yelled at him. Should she have yelled at him? No, she really shouldn't have. Remember, this is also a yes or no question. Here, yes, I probably would have. No, she really shouldn't have. Third one. Say what other possibilities there were. We use could. What else could she have done? She could have told him not to call again. She couldn't have done much else. Could she have been more polite? I feel she could have. In this, as you notice, in the yes or no questions, we have something extra like probably, really. Or for example here, I feel she could have, right? It's a different answer. Julio, can you read in conversation, please? Right here.
Yes. Um, I would have say no, not polite, not politely.
Okay. No, I mean, you read this in conversation. This green, this part in green.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would is 20 times more common than I with past model.
Okay, good. Let's see. Yellow, Patty, red, Areli, and green, America. Go ahead, please. You can read all these.
Okay.
Yellow, all this part. Red, all this part. These examples, and the same with the green. Go ahead.
Okay. Imagine your behavior in a situation. What would you have done? I wouldn't. I would. I'm sorry. I wouldn't say no politely. I wouldn't lose my temper. Would you have gotten mad? Yes, I probably would have.
I probably would have. Yes, excellent. Next. Red.
What should she have done? Yes, she should have said no politely. She shouldn't yelled at him. Should she have yelled at him? No, she really shouldn't have.
Okay, next.
Say
Green.
what other possibilities there were. What else could she have done? She could have told him not to call again. She couldn't have done much else. Could she have been more polite? I feel she could have.
Okay, good, excellent, thank you, good job. This is just the grammar, remember? So sometimes it's better, you understand better the grammar when you do the exercises, right? So just a definition of this word, like hypothetically, means that you imagine a possibility, right? And here we have an example of sentences with conditional. This is called conditional number 2. Hold on. These are called conditional, and this is number 2. Well, second conditional. I would say second conditional. We're going to see that later. But for now, The conditional. In this type of sentences, we have two clauses, right? The first one, you use past tense. If I had, we saw this one in some units ago. If I had money, I would buy a car, right? So this is a little different because we have just past tense and modal. Let's talk about the next conditionals in the next lessons. And let's do these exercises. For now, only with this. So I don't want you to get confused. In these conditionals, let's see, Karina, can you read this one, please?
Yes, if I had seen her, I would have told her to call you.
Okay. You have past perfect here. If I had seen her, and you have modal, past modals with past perfect, right? America, can you read the second one?
Yes. If I had studied, I would have faced the test.
Okay, same, we have past perfect had studied. If I had studied, I would have passed the test. I would have passed the test. You know, it was a possibility, but it already happened. So that's why we use the past perfect. If I had studied, but you didn't study, I would have passed the test. Could it? Next sentence, please.
If Lucy and Karen moved to another city, we would have been friends.
Same, negative form, hadn't moved.
Hadn't moved,
Yeah, we would have been friends.
we would have been friends.
But she moved, right? She moved to a different city. So they are not friends anymore. Or they are not friends. We have another one here. Julio, can you read this one, please?
If I had studied harder, I would
Continue.
have I would have passed my exam.
Yes, this one is very similar to number 2. If I had studied harder, past tense, I mean past perfect here. You have the modal, the second part of the sentence, the second clause. You use this modal. I would have passed the test. Remember, you have, hold on. The first part of the sentence is past perfect. Has studied. Si yo hubiera estudiado, si yo habría estudiado. Why? Because, why habría? Because it's past tense. If I have studied harder, I would have passed my exam. Gabriel, can you read the next one, please? Here. Gabriel, are you there, Gabriel?
Yes, teacher. If it has starting to arrange.
Continue.
The the picnic the picnic would have been cancelled.
Yeah, the picnic would have been canceled. In the same form. The same form, past perfect. If it has started to rain, the picnic would have been canceled. Modal would, past perfect. Let's do more exercises so you can understand. Hold on, please. Karina, are you there?
Yes, teacher. Why?
Okay. Why? Just asking. I need you
What?
to read. I need you to read this, please.
Okay.
Instructions.
Yes. Read the situation and complete the question. Then write your answer. How many ideas can you think of?
Okay, let's do it together, please. You have a space here. You have to fill the gap. You have the verb. So this is easy. Like the first example. Patty, can you read number 1?
Yes. So Josh saw someone in part car throw leader out of the window. He picked it up and threw right back into the car. Should he have throwing back in? What else could he have done?
Have done. Yes.
He shouldn't throw it back in the car. He could have
Yes, that's the answer. Because we are asking, right? Should he have thrown it back in, to the car? What else could he have done? Then he could have kept, for example, he could have kept the leader until he got home. So I want you to think about the answers. So but the point here is to use those past modals, okay? Like the first example. We have number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, do you understand the exercise? Yes? No, maybe.
Yes.
All right, I want you to say yes or no, maybe, whatever. All right, let's do it in team. Please help each other. Remember, this topic is you need to exercise a lot. You need to do exercise a lot. It's kind of confusing at the beginning because we have many of these similar conditionals. But you need to practice. That's what you need to practice. Okay, we have 8 people now. Who is missing today? I think Marla is not here. Marla, are you there? No. She might have more issues with the internet, or maybe, I don't know. Okay, let's do it in team, please. Okay, we have 4 teams. Go ahead. Okay, let's see. We have still waiting for more. Karina, were you there by yourself or was Lily with you? I think she left. Karina,
What?
were you there by yourself in the breakout rooms or was Areli with you?
Arely with me.
Who was in your team?
Arely?
Areli.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Eh, what?
This okay, no, no, no worries.
Ah, okay.
No worries. Let's do number 2. Judith, what do you have in number 2?
Sophia was late for a meeting because she slept late. She called the office and told them she gotten told in traffic. What other?
Yeah. Continue.
I don't see letter. I imagine. I see the letter. Letter is small. Okay. What other excuse could she have make? Password?
Okay, she could
She had
have
make.
all right. Should she
May should she have been the truth?
okay, in the last part says should she, and then you have a verb. What verb is that?
She have been the truth.
Well,
The
you know
last part.
what other excuses
The
could
last
she
part. The answer ask is should she have been the truth?
should she the verb is tell, put it.
Mhm.
Okay, do it again. Should she
Should she? Have been.
why been? If you have tell here. Why are you changing the verb?
Be. Tall.
Tall, yes.
Excuse me.
Yes,
I
Should
don't
she-
see.
You can see.
Tall. The truth.
Should she have told the truth? All right, let's say Maru and Gabriel team, number 3. Maru, are you
Teacher,
there, Maru?
Who is
I was
Maru?
with Gabriel. Rosie,
I'm sorry, Rosie, I always change your name. Who is
yes.
Maru? Karina.
Yes, usted Maru.
I always tell you Maru because I have another student in the evening. Okay, Rosie.
Number 3, Dan was in a parking lot. He saw a driver accidentally hit another car. The driver left thinking that no one had seen him. What could Dan have said?
Okay.
What should
Let's-
Gabriel
okay.
now?
Yes, Gabriel.
What should the driver have done?
What should the driver have done? Remember, if you pay attention, we always use the same, have. I mean, you don't have to worry if you use have or has. Why?
No, it's just that.
Just have, because we have the modal. The modal helps
Okay.
the verb, remember. Okay, excellent. Good job. Number 4. Patty and team and your partner.
Who did?
I was who did?
Yes.
Okay. America, who was your partner? America.
Julio.
Julio, okay, American Julio. America, you start.
Yes. Have done.
Okay, you start the sentence, please.
Number 4.
Number 4, remember there is a context in the sentence.
Okay, number 4. Katie saw her friend talking to another girl. She called him, told him she didn't want to see him again, and then hung up. Should she have?
Hang it. Hang it up.
Hung it up.
Well, hang is an irregular verb.
Yes.
It's an irregular verb, so it means it's hung.
Hung.
Yes, hung up. No, hang it. It's not regular. It's hung up. Okay, Julio, what do you have in the next sentence?
Okay.
How else?
How else could she have reacted?
Have
Read it.
reacted. Yes. Reacted. Yes, you pronounce the ed. Reacted.
Reacted.
Number 5. Areli and your team, your partner.
Me, teacher.
Areli?
No, Karina.
No, I said Areli, who is in your team?
Yes.
With Karina. Okay, Areli and Karina. Can you start from the beginning to read the sentence?
Me?
Yes. Number
Okay,
5.
sorry. Andrea's friends were making too much noise late one night. Her father yelled at them and asked them to leave. Should he have lost his temper? Pardon. Should he have lost
Yes.
his
Just
temper?
remember here asked. You don't say ask it. Ask.
Asked.
Okay, Areli, you continue. Areli? I think she's
Yes,
not.
teacher.
Yes, you're there. Okay.
Yes.
Continue.
And the 5 or 6?
Yeah, you were working with Karina. Just to continue number 5.
The
Yes.
last answer.
Oh, yes. How else could he have responded?
He have responded. Yes, excellent.
Responded. Mhm.
All right, number 5. Well, volunteers for number 5. I mean number 6.
Me.
Me. Like
My
who did
team.
me?
My
Okay.
team.
Who did me? Okay. Number 6.
6. John was in cafe. A girl pushed past him and spilled his coffee on him. She just walked away. Would she have offered to clean it up? Should she have apologized?
Okay. John was in a cafe. A girl pushed past him and spilled his coffee on him. Spilled his coffee on him. You know, like on him. She just walked away. Could she have offered to clean it up? Clean it up? Clean it up. Clean it up. Should she have apologized? Remember, when you see a British this verb, sometimes you will see it with an S, but it's British. like this. So don't worry, this is American, this is British. Z or S. British and American. American and British. Okay? Okie
Yes.
dokie. Easy, right? Easy or not easy? Questions?
No
What is
question.
American? Apologize with C or with S.
Yes, that's what I just mentioned. One is British with S, and with Z,
Okay.
it's American. So, but there's no
Okay.
difference, just one letter.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
All right. Any other questions about the form or the use of the grammar or the context or whatever? Okay. Homework. Homework is lesson A, unit A, lesson A. That's part of the homework for this lesson. Okay. One more time. So we need to move on to the next lesson. Remember, you can have more exercises. I will send you more exercises about this topic. Past modals. We are not very into conditionals right now, but it mentions some conditionals. But we are going to try to learn why we use this. Why do we use this in real life, right? Usually something that is past gone, like something that you could have done or said or whatever. I mean, you can do it. You cannot. You cannot come back to the present. Why? Because it's past. But if you have chance to do it, okay. Let's hold on. Give me. Hold on. All right, you're here. Let me just make it a little bit bigger, because then you cannot see the letters. Lesson B, emotional intelligence. Does anybody have an idea what emotional intelligence is? Patty, do you have any idea about these two words, emotional intelligence? Patty, Karina, who did? Anybody? Give me your opinion.
An smart temper. An example how to relax yourself in bad situations.
Yes, how you react in some situations, right? Karina?
Well, it's about you, maybe your attitude in different situations too,
Yes.
or how you feel in different moments.
Yes, correct.
Check.
Your reactions. That's what we said in lesson B, right? Reactions. So sometimes you have to be smart. How you control the moment. You have to be the one who controls the situation, not the situation controls you. Who did? What do you think about emotional intelligence?
Is try when I had problem and I resolve thinking.
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 Okay.
Very thinking on the resolve the problem.
You solve the problem.
Solve the problem.
Solve the problem. Try not to use Spanish and then you make those words in English.
Mhm.
Okay. Look at the article. What is about? Look at the article first. And then you have some questions here.
Yeah.
According to the article, what is emotional intelligence? What do emotional intelligence people do? And how many categories we have in this chart? Okay, I give you a minute to
Okay,
read
so
it. When you finish,
yes.
just let me know. Just read it now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just waiting for you. When you finish, let me know, please. Try not to take too much time. Okay, let's do it in the chat. Let's do something different, right? In the chat.
In private chat.
Yeah, no, you have to be public. It can be public here. Your words, what you understand, what is about? What is it about? Give me your words. What you understand about the article. I want to see your writing.
Who wanted to participate? Whatever.
Everybody.
Okay.
Give me your ideas on the chat, please.
Yes. Ah, okay.
Because I want you to all to say something, because then you are quiet, some of you. Okay, I'm waiting for the responses on the chat, okay? Here in Zoom.
Stability.
You can respond to all these questions. What is about? What is it about? First question. Yeah, it's very similar to the one I sent you the last week about your personality, right? It's your introvert or extrovert. A little bit different, but it's also about your personality. Remember, when we have this kind of articles here in the book, besides you're learning English, you're also learning something else, like this one, right? Psychological stuff. So that's why I like it. I like it. Okay, it's like your emotional test the last week. I think we should be empathic with all people because we don't know their situations in their lives. Lives, plural of life, lives. Emotional intelligence is the ability to control our emotions. You don't have to say it again because you have emotional intelligence. You have two subjects there. Excellent. That's a short answer, but it's good. It's the ability to control our emotions and emotions of others. And not everybody is capable or have that ability, right? Like when you cry and you are desperate or you have a problem, you always tell someone because you know that someone, that person has that emotional intelligence to tell you what's going on. You need to calm down. You need to take it easy, blah, blah, blah. Or maybe you are that person. You never know.
Hardest.
All right. This article is about emotional intelligence.
Hardest.
It describes this ability and how the people can express their feelings, and finally show a quiz on EQ. Reading the article, I found ideas to think clear, empathy, and be honest with our feelings and the way we react in some situations. It's about our way to understand others through their emotions. Yes. On this article, I can describe about me. I'm introverted, but I like to read articles like this. I am a comprehensible person. It was developed. If we develop this ability, we'll be successful in life. This article, I think, describes most of the people. Yes, excellent. All right. What about you, Gabriel? Who did? Excellent. Okay, Gabriel, can you hear me to read this, please? Gabriel. Knock, knock.
Yes, teacher. One moment, please.
Okay. If you're busy, no worries. Patty, emotional intelligence. Can you read it, please?
Okay, emotional intelligence is ability to manage your own and other people's emotions. Emotionally intelligent people can express their feelings clearly and appropriately, and they are generally optimistic and positive with high self-esteem. Take the quiz and find out if you have high EQ. Answer below.
EQ. Do you know
EQ.
what EQ is?
Nope.
Karina mentioned IQ. Do you know what that is, Karina?
I don't know what you say in English, but in Spanish is tu tu equiciente. Tu,
Coefficient?
ajá,
Es coeficiente intelectual.
esa cosa.
Esa cosa, pues. Para eso es así. Ya te entendí. Ok.
Mhm.
Well, what do emotional intelligent people do? Rosie,
Yes.
what do emotional intelligent people do? You're
The
talking about the people.
well, in the article says that if you are, but I'm going to. Okay. Well, they think before to do the things to act. Think before to act, and they control their emotions and the way that they act in some situations. I think that this is the emotional intelligence. The article says that is the most this intelligence is the most important, more than the math or biology or whatever that you want.
You could be a millionaire, you can be super rich, you can be super smart with computers. But one of the problems we have, for example, when we are in love, we have a relationship with someone, what happened, right? If we don't know how to control that because we broke up with our partner and we start crying, we don't know how to solve the problem. So it's very different, yes, what you say. Emotions are very different than just being intelligent or smart.
Yeah, I think this is hardest, teacher. No,
Yeah,
this is the hardest.
Yeah, I know many people like this. They are doctors, they are the presidents of big companies, but emotional intelligence, believe me, is something I think is the hardest thing for a human being.
And,
right?
and you know, I read some articles in the past, and they said that maybe you are a smart person, but if you don't have emotional intelligence, you can do anything. You don't be successful in life. But maybe someone who doesn't study, but he or she has emotional intelligence, he will be successful in life.
Yeah, that's why we go to psychologists, right? We pay to psychologists because they have some emotional intelligence and we need some advice sometimes. When we are depressed, we have a problem, we don't know what to do, etc. All right, how many categories do you see here in this quiz?
Self-awareness. Awareness?
Yes, how many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just 5, yes. All right, let's do the first one. Who did? Self-awareness.
Repeat.
Self-awareness. We are going to check. Did you agree or disagree?
I agree.
No, can you read please? Self-awareness and you read 1, 2, and 3.
3. Jealous, jealousy.
You have to read the three of
Please
them.
agree.
Judith, pay attention. You need to read all of them. 1, 2, and 3. Don't tell me, don't give me just the answer.
Jealousy is not part of my life. I am not a jealous person. I am angry.
All right, I think you are not understanding. I am telling you, self-awareness, number 1, I am decisive, I know what I want. Number 2, I am not impulsive, I think before I act. Number 3, jealousy is not part of my life. I am not a jealous person. So who says she is not a jealous person? We have jealousy and we have jealous. Jealousy,
No yellow.
jealous.
No yellow.
Yes. So you agree, you are number 3, the managing emotions. Julio, can you read 4, 5, and 6?
Okay. I don't feel weakly or ashamed about things I've done in the past. Five, aggressive people don't upset me. I can cope with their aggression. I don't get angry and upset if people disagree with me.
Okay, just in number 4, I don't feel guilty or ashamed. Guilty or ashamed.
Guilty or ashamed.
Pay attention, guys, to the words or adjectives or nouns in bold letters like decisive, impulsive, jealousy, jealous, guilty, ashamed. You have nouns and you have adjectives. Okay. For example, Julio, number 2, managing emotions. What do you think is for you? Number 4, 5, or 6?
Number 5.
Do you relate to number 5? Aggressive people don't upset me. I can cope with their aggression. All right, good. Let's see, America, motivation.
Yes, I'm very motivated and I set realistic goals for myself. Agree.
Continue.
And number 8,
Yes, all of them.
I,
7, 8, and 9.
I have the confidence, determination, and self-discipline to achieve my goals. Agree. My main motivation in life to make others happy. Disagree.
You disagree? It's not your main motivation. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Patty, empathy.
I know when my friends feel sad or depressed. I'm very sympathetic when a friend has a problem. I think it's important to be sensitive to how other people are feeling.
Okay, remember guys, this is a quiz for you where you could agree or disagree and you will see the results to see what kind of person you are. It's like the other test, remember. Okay, Patty, number 10, you agree or disagree?
Agree.
Okay, good. Number 11, you agree or disagree?
Agree.
Be honest, okay?
Okay. Yes, but I don't know how to help when
Yes.
they have a problems.
Yeah, but you have to be sympathetic or sometimes you're empathic, even though you try to find the solution together, right?
Yeah.
And number 12, you're agree or disagree?
Agree.
Okay, excellent. Let's see who else. Areli, social skills.
Yes, teacher. Um, I agree
Can you read it?
on
Yes, can you read all of them, please? First.
the first. If friends want to do things I don't want to do, I try to be flexible.
Can you agree or
Agree.
disagree on this that one?
Agree.
You agree.
I think it's good to express emotions like grief, hate, and anger, but in private. Agree.
You agree. Anger and private, but in private.
Private. Anger.
Anger, private. 15.
15. Honesty is important to me. I am honest with people unless it will upset them. Agree.
All right, unless it will upset them. Excellent. Okay,
Agree.
remember you have to take this quiz for your own good. Okay, it's good. It's always good to know how you are doing with your life, right? Your emotions. Everybody is emotional, you know, because we are human beings. We are not robots. I think it's the difference that we humans have with robots, because we have emotions, you know. Okay, this is building the vocabulary. Do you have any questions about all these words? Decisive, impulsive, jealousy.
Guilty and ashamed. Ashamed.
Okay, this is guilty
Guilty.
and ashamed. Ashamed. Repeat, ashamed.
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 Yes. Guilty in Spanish is culpable. I don't feel guilty. Guilt. We have guilt. Guilt. Culpa. Guilty, culpable. We have ashamed or ashamed. Avergonzado. Apenado. I am ashamed of my actions. I feel guilty. Guilty, not guilty. Guilty. Okay. Any other questions?
No.
We have more questions after this exercise about this. Questions,
Teacher,
Gabriel, Julio.
in number 14 says it's good to express emotion like grief or grief.
Grief.
What means grief?
Grief could be grief when someone dies. That period when someone dies and when you broke up with your boyfriend, especially when you have someone dies, someone passes away. Luto,
Okay, thank you.
right?
Thank you
Marla
so
is
much.
here. Let's see. Okay. Any other questions? Anger. You know what anger is, right?
No.
It's like come from angry. Anger is a noun. There's too much anger in the world. Like everybody's bad temper, anger. Any other questions? Sometimes you confuse confidence. I have the confidence. I am confident. You see the difference? I am confident, but I have the confidence everything is gonna be all right. I have the determination. I am determined. My main motivation in life is to make others happy. I am motivated. You see, there is a little difference, nouns and adjectives. That's when you speak, sometimes you use noun or you confuse all of them. Okay, let's move on, please. You can see here, Marla, you look at here. Can you
Yes,
read it?
I'm here.
You read it here?
Yes. And the people with good IQ will agree with the statements above. The more agree answer you gave, the higher IQ score.
Yeah, the more agree here in the green part you have, means you have a higher EQ. If you disagree, it's okay, but you know, that's the quiz. Because everybody's different, you know. You don't have to agree with everything. But this was made by a psychologist, remember. IQ, EQ. I don't remember the definition of EQ in English. All right, that's what I mentioned before. We have noun and adjective. Okay, Karina, can you read noun and adjective first, please?
Of course. Oh my God.
What?
You changed the.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
You are not patient.
Not
You see,
really.
we are talking
Not
about
really.
personality. Oh my God, like less than a second.
Ah,
You need some classes like this
okay.
more often. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Now, a word other than a pronoun used to identify any of class of people or things, common noun, or to name a particular one of these. Pronoun. Adjective. A word or phrase naming an attribute added to or grammatically related to a noun to modify or describe it.
Yeah. In short way, noun is a name.
Name.
A name or something, of something. An adjective describes the noun. For example, we have here in the chart, aggression is a noun, aggressive is the adjective. Always aggression, adjective gives extra information about the noun or a pronoun. Okay, in this chart, sorry, it's raining, it's pouring rain right now. Oh, again. Okay, guys, we have a chart here. We have a few more minutes left. We have 10 minutes left. Let's do it, please. We have nouns. And more nouns here. So you need to find on the article nouns and adjectives.
I did it.
You did it. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait for the others. You have to do it in teams, okay? But please help each other, try to participate because this is an activity, okay? Because if you're quiet and you don't help your partner, it's not okay. Remember, I'm watching you.
Me.
What? Okay, do you understand the exercise? Do you understand the exercise or not?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
Okay, guys, we are almost done. Well, the class is almost done. It's 12:57, but we still have to work on this grammar part. It's very similar to the other one. Remember, this is just lesson B. We are learning in this lesson more vocabulary, but we are also learning past modal for speculation. We talked about that before. Like these modals like must, could, may, might, have, etc. So I need you to pay attention. I will send these pictures on WhatsApp. You have it on the book, but these are a little bit different. So you can do it. This is something extra. We will continue next class with this exercise, building language, because you need the audio, but I will send this to you. Check the grammar, please. We will review it next class. We don't have much time right now. Just pay attention on the form. The form is the same like the last one, but we are talking about past modals that we use for speculations. When you speculate about something, it's because you don't know the answer. You are just saying, you are speculating. We have here the percentage of each one, kind of. You have to focus on the use. The past modals must have, may have, might have, and could have can be used to speculate or guess about the past. We have here could 80%, might 10%, must 50%, may 30%. That's an average. Then we have this, and we are done with this lesson. Just remember, I will send this to you right now. Okay. So you can practice at home, and we will do a review next week. Okay, don't forget the vocabulary netbook on page 84 and the exercises. Okay, lesson A and B, unit 8. Good? Questions?
Nothing, teacher.
No.
Who did?
No
Teacher,
question.
And what
Yes.
is lesson B and C?
No, A and B. A
A
and
and
B.
B.
We are still waiting for the bolillos, okay?
The bolillo guy.
David.
The
I
bolillo
eat
guy.
bolillo.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bajo en
teacher. See
bajo
you.
en calorías. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Well, if you don't have
See
any
you.
comments or questions or doubts or anything, I just said have a wonderful weekend, rainy weekend here in Guerrero or wherever you are.
Helando.
Thank you very much for your time. Please do your homework and see you next week.
Yes, teacher. See you.
All right, see you.
See
Thank you
you
very
Have a
much.
nice
later.
day.
Another next week.
See you next
Bye
week.
bye.
Take care.
Have a nice
Bye
day.
bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.